Start this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I almost fucking died last time filming this shit. Honestly, a horrible experience recording the last 2 hours of it, which was the Wraith video, which is why it seems a little longer. It's because I was stuttering a lot and like feeling like complete dog shit. I was trying to finish it as quickly as possible so I could get the fuck out of my hot ass room and turn on the AC. But then I realized it fucked up me speaking a lot. Like I already stutter and I already have shit reading capacity, so I'm trying my best. But with the heat, it just made it worse. So I was trying to speed through it. It made the situation a lot worse. It made me stutter a lot more. The Wraith part, I felt like complete dog shit. This time, however, I'm recording for half the time. So please, I'm sorry about the quality of last video. I promise it will change completely for this video. I know you're as horny as I, so let's get through this shit. Fuck this bitch and break her heart. What's up, my sexy boys? We're back on Hooked on You. Fuck! I blinked. Fuck, we're in a fucking amazing staring contest right now. But I fucked up. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Just for that, I am going to fuck Huntress. Just for me fucking up. I know. I shouldn't have done that. But I did. I was in a deep staring contest with you, and I failed miserably. And that I am truly sorry. And now we must fuck Huntress. Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting on the sand in a beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's arms. Let's fucking go! Not bad, stranger. Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Dude, you know how much I would pay for a fucking glass of her sweat, bro? It's like, I can't remember. Who's the bitch? Hey Siri, who sold bathwater?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
Who sold bathwater?
Okay,
There we go. Okay, it'll remind me like when Bella the Fiend over here sold her bathwater. I would have bought it if I wasn't broke, but I really wish I had it. Where do I go? Let's play some more volleyball. I think there might be a skill check here, so I'm kind of frightened. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay, I love to play outdoors. I always love to meet new people. Listen here, fucking bitch. I see your fucking hair. It's dangerously short. If you keep having it that short, I am forced to do some things. Some things you're not gonna love. Some things, well, you might actually love it instead. Because for the gag, I was gonna bring out a bottle of lube, but it would make it seem like a forced joke if I had to shove it in your face because it doesn't say lube on it. It just says like the brand. So lube, sponsor me, please. I love you. I also love to bring them home to play. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. I'm gonna have to go. Cops are gonna be outside any minute now. FBI, open up! I can't date this bitch anymore. I hate people that are too serious. They ruin everything. For real, I'm never serious. I never have self-respect. I have failed to get a job. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwayne Claudette, our activity coordinator. There's also the cooks, waiter, bartender, janitors, and every other job imaginable. They're the only help remaining on this island. This place we call Murder's Island. None of the others survived. That's why they're named survivors. Survived their interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall herefore refer to them as survivors, with a capital S. Oh yeah, I went to McDonald's yesterday, and look what little guy got. They called it the Dog Happy Meal. I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. But it was pretty cool getting in a little big box with a Big Mac and fries, some sauce, and a medium drink. Shit's sick. I really wish I got that purple fuck, but this one do instead. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry anyway, I should probably let Claudette and Dwight do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating and nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. At the least you can do is allow us to do our jobs. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is there an escape option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no, 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 no! I think you're Mexican. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. That. Yes, that's true. He was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this place. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very exclusive. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to get there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them. Not like the other islands. So what did it be? Volleyball, of course. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness she didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. How the fuck is there gonna be an elk there? And also, fuck you. For the past few fucking times of me playing this game, I've been to the yacht so many fucking times. How dare you fucking disrespect me and my fucking daddy? You fucking little bitch. You are lucky you are fucking hot. Wondered how long it would take her to bring up an elk attack. I mean, yeah, she is from the fucking forest. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching closely. She really is something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see elk swim, believe you me. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Ignore that. That was my dog. Okay. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Listen here. I am many things. Q ain't one of them. I'm fucking gorgeous. The killers resume their place on the volleyball court and resume the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you're working up a thirst eyeing those bouncy buns playing volleyball. Listen here, Claudette. Listen here very closely. Don't you ever fucking see me doing shit like that ever again. If you see me doing that, I will personally touch myself. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear, who would you bound to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them or not talking about them at all. If they're into that sort of thing, just pick someone. Please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. I don't know if they're still whispering. I'm still whispering. No. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think Huntress. Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Aw, you got an eye for me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually, I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer? I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry, my secret Larry, okay? Just your bitch ass up, man. Even when I was fucking you, I hated you. You may have thought there was a lot of love in our sexy time, but in reality, it was more like hate fucking for me. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. How the fuck is it everyone's first time playing? Oh, hell, I can't breathe. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I fucking... These killers don't usually have time to team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding tears for her lost fellow survivors. Oh, fuck them all. I know this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look. The killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any time. What the fuck is this? Oh shit, whatever. Fuck you. So which killer has caught your eye? Why even ask me when I said earlier Huntress? You heard over Huntress after all. This whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn those moves? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute. On cute. If you ask me, sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. I think those bloodstains make her a little cuter, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men have a run for their lives in my presence. Clearly haven't been on the internet. They run to you instead of run for their lives. You really learn a lot about what a human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. Shelby. I love to exercise in a way. We're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I've never thought of it like that, you know? Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you through the bushes as fast as they can propel forward by hunger, desperation, or just pain, old boredom. Insert, Janet McCready's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand. You're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Imagination. That's my style. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for imagination. In all forms except physical, I'm a fox. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. Hey, yo, what the fuck are you thinking? Oh, okay. I thought I was mine. I just spit everywhere. I thought... I'm with you? Okay. I completely thought that was my character saying that. And I'm like, bro, you gotta chill the fuck out. I get it. She's a fucking woman. But you gotta chillax, bro. You gotta chill the fuck out. She's a kid at heart. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to the cavern entrance at a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in the moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us. Friends, enemies, dinner? We look into each other's eyes, then back at the wolves, and together we all howl. I'm not saying that. It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. My blood's pumping somewhere else too as we speak. Okay, come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough? Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. I crave the thrill of like taking a shit sometimes. It's time to see if our friend has hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like a prey on the volleyball court, Corky. Huntress waves a blood axe in the air and steps back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry. I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skill, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. Hehe. You can't even see me. Ooh, mini game time. Let's go. I am ready. Let's do this thing. Show me what you got. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. I'm better than everyone. Fuck. Oh, it's so perfect. Let's go. I am the best in the fucking world. I'm the best in the fucking world. You know what this calls for celebration with? Senor Taco. Tell me, Taco. Give me your wisdom. Me gusta la puta. I mean la puta. Stupid bitch. Huntress eyes you hungrily with a bite on her lip. Dude, if my girl fucking threw axes perfectly at a target, I would bite my lip too, shit. I wouldn't want such a sharpshooter on my bedside, or would I? What does that even mean? Hatchet throwing cool, I guess. Like, I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and survivors snap into action. Time's up! You heard him. Get to the next activity. Have you ever seen anyone play Dead by Daylight better than I? No. Shit, flawless. That was possibly the sexiest thing I've ever seen that didn't involve a dismemberment. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe we should skip dinner. Settle down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And remember, Corky, don't show all those cards just yet. You just don't want them to expect anything. You wake up and find Huntress holding your limp body. Oh, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh, good. You're okay. When I try to care for people, they have a way to ending up less alive when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually, I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know them as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy withering in pain to see me for me. She looks so fucking bomb. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud in a single word like some fucking creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. It's fucking saved it. Fucking saved that shit. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. Let's go! That's not the way you spell my name, though. But good enough. You could be anything. Own Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You practically see the memories of flickering across her eyes. But she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. I mean, why the fuck would you even say that? This person has the ability to kill you in an instant. Crush your head like a watermelon, but in between her thighs. And you're over here saying, make an Etsy fucking account. Fucking dumbass. That's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl. So I thought it was right. Even though the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit, it seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. No fucking shit. Hey, you didn't eat much of the dinner. Want a snack? That was weird. I got a fucking message from UPS saying that my order was never delivered because my number was wrong. That's a fucking lie, and you fucking know it. My packages have all come. I have not ordered anything since. So unless you're trying to scam me, or you're gonna give me a refund. She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty fucking good. I accept this delicious treat. You're on Murder's Island, so why not? You might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? Did my character ever eat in the last few games? I don't remember him eating at all. Damn, he fucking starved himself. I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. I wonder how thigh meat tastes like. Like, I am willing to go to a hospital and be like, can you cut off a piece of my thigh? And just eat it. Just to see how it tastes like. I heard it tastes like chicken. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Kind of weird to ask, but sure. Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, do you? Damn, look at her blushing. For some reason, I thought that chin mark was her mouth, and I thought that was her mustache. And I'm like, is that fucking Hitler? Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell guest twisted up and with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Corky. Look at her fucking smile. There was this one deer that looked. Oh, excuse me, deer? Deer? What? What fucking country do you live in? Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? I went on a whole, like, search to see if bestiality was considered, illegal in Russia. And I'm not reading through a whole ass 3-page essay about bestiality in Russia, so I'm gonna assume it's illegal. Bro, go to jail. You're going to fucking jail. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? It's a fucking deer. You hear the faintest giggle bubble out from behind the Huntress's mask. Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand? Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not all dead. Huntress closes a bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge and advanced humaning? Show her a thing or two. You know what? I know all this knowledge. She deserves it. You silly goot. Let's go, big gay. Ow! Let's go, you silly goose. You chuckle before reaching in the bag of jerky. You take the berry off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into the attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy with that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things were starting to heat up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Huntress steps up to tell a story. A campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There is a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared to step past that threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told stories to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to discern them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, hunting beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and precious child, nor fears soldiers can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many of unsuspecting hunters. The nightmare doesn't end there. For what's hungry beasts to do in the frigid winter with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. Oh look, she's crying. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydrate. You see tears creep down from underneath Huntress' mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you have ever heard fills the air. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. Let's join. He will snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking trees. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire, singing so close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends and you both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song, Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? It's a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now, I must go. The memories, they are so much. Oh, she's crying her fucking eyes out. On that note, everyone decided it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the campfire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all the 7 seconds before Trickster shows up. Oh my god, it's bright up in here. Oh my god. Shit. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Fun fact, there's about 2 tablespoons of poo in a hot tub. Dipping in a hot tub with the Huntress? You've come a long way with it in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Forget all about it. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if someone jealous shark, oh my god, what is bothering me? What? If some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion would handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Like, no way. How cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress boxed shyly, twirling her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think about what did you think of the tale? Do I have the making of a best-telling author such as a comedic mastermind, Dostoevsky? It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, I mean, you are clearly not the true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck up. Huntress' eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Chuckle awkwardly. Ha 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 ha! You chuckle awkwardly at the Huntress' statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Corky? Only if I don't see you first. That's so fucking cringy. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you'd shoot at in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of weird. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't referring to actually eating you. I hope not. I mean, my ass maybe. Me, no. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell her secret of falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Ooh, it's a little cup of tea. Or a little coffee, I'm not sure. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed and you try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice is earlier speaking to you again. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer and warmer. Oh yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gone pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with no other but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her Huntress, not the Hugstress. I wouldn't care to die for her. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked into pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all the cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say: when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, withering death after drinking it because the lemons were actually poisoned. Sorry, this island's really got me tilted. So, who will it be? Huntress, of course. I gotta go with Huntress. You and Huntress make your way to the scheduled beach house. It reminds me of this one movie. I forget what it's called, but it's like a little house in the logo. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look up. Thrums is a real word. I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Sometimes. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through this island. Well, this island forest. I wasn't wrong. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat as muscle and silent leaps across the thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived a cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. I'm gonna get fucking murdered by that ass. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? You know, her face reminds me a lot of Sakura, but her body reminds me a lot of Ryu. Ha ha ha, no. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg. Please. Fuck! Maybe it was gonna say I didn't peg her to be a vampire lover or some shit. Come in, let's explore. What the hell? It's fucking looks amazing in here. I was expecting like a hole in the ceiling, broken tables and shit, some creaks whenever you follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite a decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. A chandelier made of bones. I wish I could see it. Hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Is that the mantle? That's cool. Oh, it has a little duck in a boat. Mr. Starfish over here. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of the mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? That thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Please add me into it. It's so much. Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably miss them. Hey, and keys. Goodness, the keys. It's a bit much, isn't it? Huntress lights up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called. Yeah, but I basically called her a fucking hoarder. That's not a good thing to call someone. Even if they are a hoarder, they don't like being called hoarders. I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this. Ooh, it's a skeleton key. She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know what the word accoutrements. Okay, moving on then. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of other killers on this island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Corky? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. She looks pissed. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive parts emerge. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have the time to enjoy it, taking this moment in... What the hell? What the fuck are these crabs in here for? Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of crabs! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevice of the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you, and Huntress is in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Throw my nut at them. Grab a shashka. What the fuck's a shashka? You quickly reach out and grab the shashka, off the wall. Being highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that shashka is a Russian sword. Okay, it's shashka here, but it's shashka here. Is it like a spelling mistake or something, or what? A Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. I feel like we're gonna eat them for food. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss are skewering away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze with full passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. Obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the one, to be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has a pondering look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want to do in my life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Let's start right now. Let's start right now. Let's start right fucking now. Of course, I'd love kids. Have some with me right now. Right fucking now. Of course, I love kids. Not like that, though. I would love to be a parent one day. Huntress smiles. God damn! God damn! Hold on, I need to look up something right now. You look up something right now. Let's see. Reddit. What is Huntress's cup size? She is a 42 double D. Let's go! Let's go! Huntress smiles. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. What were you like as a kid? I hit my head against a rock. You try to imagine the giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive. Then we went back to the cottage, and mother would tell me stories we'd drink tea and I can't see. And it's itching me. We'd drink tea and imagine life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like thirst trap galore. But don't you get a feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of dark clouds, Claudia and Dwight, vacant stares that belly some sort of hypnosis. Totally! Quick, validate her theory and try to push it off. Totally. I think you're on to something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we all are serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Ooh. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you. But before she can explain her theory, Claudia and Dwight burst in and on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. Who should I kick out next? You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing exactly like the voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says, we were forced to interrupt your lovely dates by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time, waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. I've heard you spent the day in the cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Nice. Think of how cozy we can get there in the snowy 10-bedroom Kailua? I don't know who that is, and I feel like throwing up. One of those pools that have half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Wow, a trapper is a real deal. And by real, I do mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery, and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? As if, my boy. The life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quantitation marks. Very well. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of Wall Street, bro. Trust me, it tracks. It tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks but no thanks. I'm into a cuter lifestyle. I relish my independence, and I don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. Bro, I'd run into those arms every single fucking day. She hugs you tight, so tight you think you feel the life leave your body for a moment, but it hurts so good. Crush me in between your thighs, please. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by cleaning up after you. But I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. That's fucking disgusting. Respect. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest. It has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Fuck yeah. Huntress runs through the woods with your piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear the path for the mighty woodswoman as she races. She races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama. In that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey, Huntress doesn't call you that. We. Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take your surroundings. A wood clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in the meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and pack up a few cute woodland creatures and hack up. Bad. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes, great with hot sauce. Here's Russell's and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of directions is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ear like syrupy honey. Come find me. Oh, it's one of these, okay. Damn. Does it go perfect? Does that work? Yeah, let's go. Damn. Good enough. Tag. You bop Huntress on the shoulder. When you find her, she's high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. 42 double D, baby. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, They do say that. I mean, take a few hours, but yeah, sure. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my protection, but it turns my back, and for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark, but you feel like hunters wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, Claudia and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just a remaining anxious weight from from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. You are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep you dirty little secrets. I'll keep your little dirty secrets. Enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. I'll tell you guys a brush of death I've had once. Today was nuts. We went to Hunter's secret little cabin and killed some crabs that attacking us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. What the fuck is in my nose? Oh! Fuck! That would never happen on my yacht. Well, it's a fucking yacht. Eventually it might happen, my guy. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crab. At least those kinds of crab. I have a little comb for the other kinds. Huntress, of course. Let's see her story. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory detail to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. I mean, he's an artist, so it's okay with him. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest at night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. When I told you if you ever fallen in love before, and you told me an elk or a deer stared at you, why didn't you just say this? Hot, I'm invested. Of course you would be, you fucking horny fuck. They sang a hunting melody, and they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with a long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play a song. Flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened and into night, and the man grew wary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help, I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distorted into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, and Rusalka, her true self. "You'll never stop dancing," she screeched to him. "My sister and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider that this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me." "Someone must pay," the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke. His heart gave out, the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with fertility, with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Yes, but sometimes sex, you don't want a baby out of it. Sometimes you just want to fuck and feel good. Damn, does she really think that's happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. You know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got a good taste. And I don't just say that because you consider eating, because I'm considering eating you. Hold the fuck up, what? Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you down. You never felt like a literal piece of meat. This is as much as in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Hopefully her. Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. What do you mean make me into something special? You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. And when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? And are those taxidermy tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm freaking out. I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going on through Huntress's head, though. She's bubbly and enthusiastic. You're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. I drank one earlier. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state of which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. Probably. Look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is, bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yeah, of course. I've always admired you. What would you like? Anglerfish mask. A mask with a light dangling off the front of it, a big scary fang teeth. All the better to see the dark when I go out for the evening hunt and chomp my prey to death. I'm talking about anglerfish, baby. That's such a cool idea. Badass. Fat ass. Yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they came from. Probably like the clouds or something. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Let me see them now, please. Please. This deserves a celebration. You thump your fists in the table like an old-timey movie about horny Vikings or surely Russian ice farmers. More drinks for all my friends. Whoa, okay, slow it down. Even I don't have kind of energy after today. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. All right, bet. Huntress, you've got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes and chasing survivors, maybe? Just a thought. Maybe more masks or making machine gloves or matching gloves. No, you little joker. I'm thinking about a different type of making our victims die fast, medium and slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of being careful what you wish for on a murder's island, Dwight. I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely. You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make the great soup base, and which ones make the super dead. And which one makes you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the ones that are safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Like, it's very fucking obvious which one's the deadly one and which one's the safe one. Correct, it's called the black trumpet, and it's delicious. Okay. Next up, one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point out the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. This one? Correct. That's a chanterella. It sounds fancy and tastes fancy too, just like a certain someone I know. I bet. Nom nom nom. Final question: which one will make you jump for joy, and which one will make you vomit until you die? This one? Correct. That's a green crackling rasula. Correct. That's a green cracking rasula. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and perfect score. That knowledge is going to come in handy if you're stranded here on this island for much longer. Huntress claps her hands giddily. Clap my cheeks. I'll allow it. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with forest bumpkins such as myself. They are hot, aren't they? Who would you sleep with if you could? Come on. Mary, Hank, Hanky Panky, push off a cliff, Wraith, Trapper, and Spirit. Ooh, I actually was thinking about this question earlier in my head. Like, I wonder if any of these killers have sexual attractions to other killers. I'm gonna try to guess. Okay, kill, like push off a cliff, probably gonna be Trapper. Hanky Panky probably gonna be either Spirit or Wraith. But I feel like the Mary one, out of all of them, Okay, never mind. Ignore the Trapper thing. Okay, Hanky Panky probably Spirit, kill Wraith, and and like Mary Trapper. That's how I'm gonna think it's gonna be. Huntress chuckles. Definitely kill Wraith. I was correct. I'm probably gonna kill him by accident anyways. Nearly smashed his head in by just reaching assault at the lunch table. Hanky Panky use Spirit because she seems really bendy. Let's fucking go! I'm getting this correctly, bro. And she's fucking bendy, bro. I mean, you'd expect that from a dead corpse. And Mary Trapper, unfortunately, because he's probably the only one who can survive in my cabin and make himself useful in any scenario, I'd be very upset. How about you? That is very true, though. Like, out of everyone, Trapper's the most, like, he's probably going to be the most, like, able to survive in the forest with Huntress. None of them are you, so they all have to go and kill. Huntress swoons a little. We're here, Claudia and Dwight are gathering everyone together at the beach tropical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. Get rid of Wraith, since he's a little bitch. Who will I give the flowers to? Obviously, Huntress. You turn to Huntress. She never looked more appealing. Captain dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like she's beachy cartoon prince. I would let you do so much to me, I wouldn't care. Okay, she snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, and probably to save for lunch. Sigh, she can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Of course. Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead of, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. I just realized her fucking face. Oh my god! And she just stuck her tongue out at all the killers. Sometimes the mature move is the right one. I want to see that, but why the fuck she look like that? It's sure to be a fun day. Well, we'll see. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too. While you go off and have a grand old time. I wonder if you could, like, fuck them. Yep, just Claudia and I hanging out. No one competing for our love, wondering what we did in the past life to end up embroidered in this unrelenting misery. But go have a blast. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. Just had to admit, warm salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is pretty perfect. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress. Hey cuties. Oh, Hoshin's here too. No shit. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky ocean always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay? You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out on the ocean. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at a beautiful set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? Oh, look at her little high heels. That's sick. You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the island's Dramamine with a party drug, so... Oh, he replaced it with a party drug? Nice. How did they get here? Weren't they just at the beach out consoling the rejected killers? Are they more than two of them? Are there more than two of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. Huh? Of course. Oh, okay. Thinking about chunking my drinks. I thought you were talking about an actual screwdriver. Hey, can you play a particular song for us? Set the mood? You hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it. Sure, though. I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon, the haunting melody of Huntress Mother's a lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie, melancholy mood is real quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at you, at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks. Looks from all the way out here. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey Claudette, take us out further. Aye, Captain. Can she drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again, nothing but the call of the seagull. Nothing but the call of the seagull and the ominous shadow of creatures lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. Do you secretly have a penis? For me? Oh, it's the fucking hat, the fucking mask. Let's go. Huntress reveals a package wrapped in bloody apron. I don't know why it's in an apron, but sure. You clap your hands like a kid. Okay, on their birthday, her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I can tell. I made that mask for you. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Here you go. That's sick. You're gonna be cool depending on your choices in this game. If you had this connected to your Dead by Daylight account, you would get this mask for all survivors. It'd be sick. It's perfect. You put it on. It fits your face like a face glove. Huh? You gaze at Huntress through the eyes of a mask. A swell of emotion surges through you. And because the mask is on your face, you can't be as creeped out by looking at it as everyone who has to see you will surely be. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. Please screw me. Screw a woman with a woman like you. I'm okay getting pegged. I'm sure everyone watching this is okay getting pegged by a woman like this. I love her short hair though. The tension is palpable. As you enter the cabin, you could cut it with a hatchet. Hehehe. Give me a break. It's days 3 of killer jokes. A narrator only has so much mojo. Huntress sits you down at the cluttered table of the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have been crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creatures died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back to back in the ocean. Ocean, stop. Backseat. Omniscient. Narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle, or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendon creaks as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. All right. All alone in the cabin. What do you do? What to do? I'm not gonna tidy up. I'm gonna freak out. I wish I could save because I don't know what tidy up. Okay, I'm just tidy up. You half expect a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in to help you, but they don't, because this isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Plus, I'm pretty sure she kill all adorable birds and cute little mice. True. So you putter around room by yourself, organizing Huntress's various trinkets collections. Old bottles over here, discarded vintage doll parts over there, various keys that don't open anything in particular. Doesn't she have a drawer filled with these? Everyone has a drawer like this. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace for no reason at all. Sure, buddy. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things that could go down in such a blanket. What's that in her strong yet delicate hands? I don't see anything. You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratch her shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. What the fuck? Well, I now know there's something up. The other night, while you were sleeping like a cute little baby. I snuck into each of the killer's lairs, saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connecting somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help me? No! Oh, hell yes, hell yes. A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. Let's go! I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when those killers might pop up. True, true. I grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. You know what I imagine? If you ever watch regular show, remember when the episode when they try to beat the hammer and they found out his weakness is furniture, and they go to Muscle Man's fucking RV to like get his TV, and the moment he tries running with the TV, it's still plugged in and trips over. I fucking love that clip. It's so good.
Whoa! Whoa! This is gonna be hilarious!
I feel good to have a quest thrilling, but part of you just wondering how quickly you can go through this and press Huntress. Soon she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. And apparently I had a crush on Popeye. Where do you want to go start? I'd rather go to Trapper's Cave first, since like, you know, he's kind of the hardcore one out of all of them. There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it, huh? Which will you investigate first? Trapper's Cave. There are 2 ways to get into Trapper's Cave. Due to the whole, you know, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one of both of these pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. Down. I guess I'll go through the underground tunnels. Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can hear you scream. All right. Nobody will need to waste time burying you in if you're already underground when you die. But you're not gonna die, are you? Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you manage to make your way along distinctly, uncaught by any traps, rusty bare or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not afraid. You're not at all afraid. Who, me? Nah. I gotta say, this is up there among the. Okay, whatever. Nicest thing someone's ever done for me. Whatever. Inspired by Huntress. Says brave. You dig deep inside of yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good because you're going to need it if you're going to head through the very murdery looking passage ahead. Am I gonna meet his dad and just be like, "What's up?" Into the humid, shadowy cave, dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does this pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. Hey, when your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way, or risk skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. What? A minigame? How unexpected. How playful. How about you play it right now? Okay, I guess, sure. Find Huntress's lost shiny thing. Peel them eyes. You are on the hunt now. I guess I'm ready. It's a coin. I'm just getting a lot of bads. There we go. Perfect for once. Let's go. Perfect. You did it! You found my lost shiny object! I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over in the shadows watching us. Who knows, he might be able to join. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Corky, let's hurry up to the next place. Dude, I would be fine with fucking Trapper watching us kiss. The little pen. That's sick. You found Huntress' shiny And well, I think it's just a regular old pen, but we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters? Yeah, true, true. If she's happy, I'm happy. There are 4 killers who have stolen from the Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Nope. You've been a trapper's dank little hideaway, so there's no need to go back there. Which one will you investigate next? Spirit's Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful? Oh shit. Ignore that. I accidentally turned off my light. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? That makes a lot more sense from when I did the Wraith's ending. It was just nighttime for some reason. So you're telling me that your precious little shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, yeah. Finally a good... Oh, that makes sense why Trapper took the pen, because he's an artist. Okay. Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this by just standing around. But you already know I love good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Get the damn shiny thing before immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down out of your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. So shall we? Sure, why not? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you can barely see the steps in front of you. But that's okay because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. Makes sense. However, something about the gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with you otherwise happy horny aura. You have no clue how horny I am. I am probably the horniest being you had ever met in your entire life. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, higher into the lighthouse before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting a hang of a whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. You got to share the wealth, and by wealth I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading it if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything that to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. This is the treasure hunt. Treasure miss? Huh? Okay, sure. There we go. Got it. Not bad. Let's go. Perfect. That's alright. That's alright. It's alright as well. Yes. You really going to a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I noticed, right? Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna get it. I can see a raccoon lick itself from 200 yards away in pitch darkness. I definitely see you working your little butt off for me. Oh, it's sick. A little can opener. Well, a bottle opener. I don't know why I said that. Shiny thing, I found a bottle opener. Really? This is a fancy item, whatever. Really, a real team player. I feel like being here just drinking from depression. Hey, no! Stop! Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. So you're telling me she's like, no, please, stop, don't leave. There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. You've been at Trapper's dank little hideaway, so there's no need to go back there. Okay, there you know that. Wraiths. Let's go to Wraith. I wonder what Wraith stole. When you arrive at Wraith's little oddball hangout zone, you immediately understand why they call it the cosmic dump. They being me, obviously. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this place. Also, it's damned mess. But the thing is though, Wraith isn't the type of person that will steal something from you, so I'm kind of concerned of what he stole. It's undoubtedly a special place. This is very air you breathe makes you feel you're a part of something much bigger, much larger. I'm going to go hunt some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny. How long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? Okay, Fu. I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get on soon, so I hope so. I hope. My character is very optimistic about fucking, just like me. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress, and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing Out too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. There, through it, you can see a far-off island in the distance. Sure, whatever. I don't care. I'm assuming that's Trickster's little, like, music thing. Hey, holy smokes! Is that? Sorry, I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island, where all the coolest killers from the intellectual properties that we're legally obligated not to mention by name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs in Silicon Valley modules. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. Oh shit, what's up, Ghostface? That's sick. Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them. Oh jeez, now I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much of my lawyers charges by the hour. That's amazing. I love that. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, he just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for, I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess. Oh, so he just needed it for something, but like, I guess makes sense with this character in this game. All good at minigame. Haven't seen one of these before in like in the past 10 seconds. I am ready. I can't save him, so it's fine. Perfect. Yes, go. Let's go. Perfect. That's like round the dot right there. That's good enough. Good enough. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Good enough. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it! So shiny. I knew I could count on you, Corky. Of course. That's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system of numbers. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really means anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under them? I think over. Hey, that's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses, bro. It's only one glass, bro. I just subscribed to highlights. I don't know what the fuck highlights are. Oh shit, that's sick. I've never seen the stage. You arrive at Trickster's stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, or anybody. What was that? Nothing eerie than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. The bears that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometimes. They'll really scream, I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic balalaika music. I don't fucking know what that is. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sound of people screaming is very been there, done that. That's fucked. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress' shiny mysterious object is, or I'll wipe the grin off your face with chloroform drenched rag. If you don't give it back, I will make sure your face hits every single surface in this fucking room. Show me where Huntress' shiny object is now. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged, violence, and torture is only cool when I do it. It's my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. The thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But it wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Oh, look at her little eyes. It's adorable. I thought her objects were gonna be in that little circle, but no, they're just coins. Let's go. I'm doing a great job of finding this one. Good enough. You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them. That's weird. I've never heard of that saying. Oh, it was a coin this time. Oh, wait. What's this? You found a gold coin. Sure, I guess I needed it. I guess. That was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride more or less. And you get a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser known hunts. Ha ha ha. Boom. Still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate fine collection. Now that you're back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. To collect a certain special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift. Is it shiny? I suppose it could be, if you oil it up enough. I was gonna say that, because you know, lube! Put this little fucker in a jar. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadow stretching from wall to wall. Somehow, it manages to be a little terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Minds everywhere. Neither of you realize that the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of my objects, my heart would beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't do? The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon in the air. But wait. Who's that? Is that her mother? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover up back on. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Imagine your mother just walking in and you half naked. God damn, I see where the titties come from. I see who had the genetics in that fucking department. My darling. An old Russian woman bearing the striking resemblance of Huntress sits warming her hands by the fire. God damn, her mother's fucking fine. That bitch is fine, bro. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history. Huh, I'm thinking about something. Are we going to see Oni? Because that's her very great grandfather. Or are we going to see her actual, like, her mother or her father? It's kind of weird. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out, "I can't believe this! You're the Mama Huntress! I've been dying to meet you! Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? Glass of vodka?" It's kind of racist. A hatchet for revenge on the elk who slayed you? Oh no, my child. I am quite content. Dude, she's so fine, bro. Just happy to know that my little darling is taken care of. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudia and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting your mom. What? Hey, Huntress. How do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall in between them without another word. They quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to her. I hope this is alright. Why, of course, it's okay. I give great parents. Huh? What does it even mean? I give great parents. Whatever. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to. But I'm here. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea, did you know that? I thought it was British. Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white holding bloodied animal corpses with chilling dead-eyed stares. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're in a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of Helmuth. Look, that's not official lore. I just call it like I see it. Sure, whatever. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment where she was skewered by an elk. Is that a scar in her eye? Can't tell. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my... I can't read that. That means bunny. Okay, thank you. But you guessed that already. No, I didn't. Didn't you? No. By now, you've got your translator app ready. I'm not gonna translate shit to start a family together. All that's on my mind is a family. To forge our own forest dwelling with blood of half a dozen at least, hunting the side by side forever. Mama Hunter smiles at you. She reaches into her bloodied cloak and pulls... I don't see any blood on there though. Pulls a handkerchief with flowers on it. For you, the one worthy of my honor, use it to clean a hatchet of viscera. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices? Sure. I'll take good care of it. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You won over Mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from the ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. Oh, that's nice. She did that for you? That's cool. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I couldn't read that. I'll have to hug her. I'm assuming. I don't know. Huntress' mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her as a 6-year-old lying over her mother's dead body. I fully support this union. I feel good leaving my daughter on this cruel earth with you. You share a meaningful look with a mother of your beloved. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. No, not a second after, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the two lovers. Shall we adjourn the forest clearing for ambience? I guess. I don't fucking know what that means. You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing, Dwight and Claudette watching your interactions too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name, like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that, yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name. And you're a beautiful person, Anna. Corky, do you know... Oh, they changed her name too, that's sick. Corky, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? Please tell me it's fucking. I'm feeling closer to you than I have felt before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... Does she mean what you think this means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with me. Absolutely. I'll do anything for you, my love. My hatchet is sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. It's a gruesome scene as you and Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys go out. We were being forced to help you. I hear you, hun. An account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Oh. Once you've made quite a mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of the beachwear and into something a little less there. Though you'd never ask. God damn! Once inside of the cabin, Huntress strips off her caftan, revealing every curve in her muscled bod. You follow her, lead disrobing for the first time since waking up here on this island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for this one. This is the part where I skedaddle. This decapitation, sure. Tiger mauling, love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crashes, gotta have it. But hanky panky, that I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to do it. Juan Amor. I don't fucking know what that says. What? Just because Hunter speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth and now just to give you two time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one before. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine. We'll get back to it. Post doing it, and you and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond. Why the fuck would she be smiling after we did the hanky panky? Then you realize that pretty gross. Imagine her having to watch all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. The door of the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh God. A severed arm claws its way through the doorway, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we've walked right into the scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was that in bed with you guys? Maybe. The wiggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly, the pieces of their bodies start to put themselves back together. No way. What the fuck? What the fuck indeed, my friend? Yeah, I literally said that before reading that. You thought that this island would let us die permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? You're right. But then how are the other survivors dead then? Come on. We have to get to the final scenes. I mean, decisions. Like, if they're able to survive and then put themselves back together, like fucking FNAF and shit, how the fuck are the other survivors just dead? Claudia and Dwight lead you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. Fuck. The island is strangely quiet. The sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirits. No strange wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done it. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all in this way without plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappeared as quickly as it came. The island noises began to return, birds chirp in the trees. The grass results in the light breeze. And oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the finale ceremony, the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp of circumstances is agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the scripts, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything you murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. Dear, my dear, I think that this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. It's just a matter of days. You've gone from being completely alone to being the start of the clan, the warrior. I did not see that coming. The thing is, though, would she be okay with being in bed for 9 months straight without hunting and shit? Wraith starts to slow clap. No one joins in. Tropical. Wraith starts to slow clap. No one joins in. Tropical. Whatever. Love is a concept made up by greeting cards industry. I gotta say, I'ma fuck the shit out of you. Spear floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you. It's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Corky. I don't shake hands with losers. God damn! God fucking damn! Trapper's eyebrows shoot up. And then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. I didn't either. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. I love you too. I love you too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. It's 12 kids too many, maybe, in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. Is that what you've been missing with your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 8,000 times yes. Look at her fucking drooling. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Hope happiness is real. Oh my fucking god, bro. Look at her, bro. Look at that. Look at that shit, bro. She's a fucking fat ass. Huntress lifts her mask and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. Can I see it? You know, the cabin I grew up in, it doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living in as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entering into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. But I came here to pimp you hoes after what Trapper did to me my first go around. He friend zoned me. I did not like that in any way. Instead of me being your husband and having 12 kids with you, I'm gonna pimp you out to every single hoe I meet. Every single person. $100 a pop. $100 every 5 minutes. Because who wouldn't want to be with a goddess like you? But guess what? I don't want to be with you. I'm laughing in your face, bitch. I never loved you. I've had you right where I've wanted you for the past 3 days. Everyone gasps. Wraith starts crying. Damn, this is good TV. Cold as ice. Who saw that coming? A pretty obvious twist ending if you were paying attention, which I wasn't. She has fucking humongous titties, bro. Bye. Huntress falls to her knees in her bewilderment. But I did everything right. You narrow your eyes and a wicked grin spread across your face. Exactly, and that's why it is so much more delicious to break you now. Wahahaha. Why? I feel genuinely really bad about that ending. The next day, you have absconded with Trapper's yacht since breaking Hunter's heart. You don't care what happens to her or any of those foolish, love-forlorn killers. Power surges through you. It's intoxicating. Dwight, Claudette, another Bloody Mary. Extra blood this time, please. Mary has almost no blood left. Oh, poor Mary. Could you please try another drink? Fine. Tom Cullen's blood. Wahahaha. Oh, the soft waves, the warm suns, the fairly competent service. You could get used to this life. You roll over onto your back to even out your tan. When you feel something in your pocket to dig, treasure hunt item, you gather them all together in your lap, place them in the air. The air? You do just as asked, holding up each object in the midair and then letting go. To your surprise, they all float there, hovering before you. Oh shit, that's sick. These are all the items I've collected over the whole thing. The items begin to spin in the air faster and faster until they disappear into this world of darkness. And from the darkness emerges... What's up, entity? The entity. What's up, entity? Is there an echo? Show some respect, Corky. The entity is the cosmic being who created all of this. You, this island, me, even I assume. You thought I'd let you go? That I'd let you float around eating bonbons all day like some kind of royalty? Ha ha ha. Your work here isn't finished. And you shan't get off this island until I'm through with you. My pet project. Killer of killers' hearts. The end. I told you I was gonna pimp the fuck out of these hoes. Guess what? I did just that. Fuck these bitches. Next time I'm coming for you.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and